Once you've written code to light up all of the LEDs in your Tug-o-War project, I want you to commit your code to Bitbucket. In fact, it's a requirement if you're one of my students and you're doing this assignment for credit. Uh, the reason we need to commit this code to Bitbucket is because you've put a lot of time and effort into it, and I'd hate for you to lose it. Down the road, we're going to add more and more code, and it'll be very nice for us to look at each step of the process and see how you progressed, and also to see if you made a mistake or if somehow you made a change to your code that makes it stop working. We can roll back to a previous version of the code so that you can keep working. To get started, it's pretty simple. All we need to do is select all the code that we have here and paste it into a Bitbucket repository. If you don't already have a Bitbucket account and repository, you need to stop watching the video now and go work through the slideshow I've created for that purpose. If you do have one, then what you want to do is select all the code you can see that you want to commit. And that's almost always going to be the entire project here. I see a lot of kids try to do it this way. They click somewhere towards the bottom and they drag somewhere towards the top, and they might do this on accident. They miss the last part, or they don't get the first character or even the first line. And then sometimes I even see this where they accidentally drag it up and they change the order, right? Like, so this part here was above and now it's below, and we're missing a B right here, so the code gets a little bit garbled. To prevent that from happening, there's a better way. First, I'm going to fix this by hitting Control Z. That's the keyboard shortcut for undo. Now the code is fixed. And then I'm just going to click somewhere on the screen. I'm going to click down here towards the bottom. And then I'm going to hit Control A. That will select all of the text in this area. The other way to do that is to right click and hit Select All. Either way, the keyboard shortcut for Select All or right clicking and choosing Select All, either method is the best way to do this, because then you know there's no way you missed something at the beginning or the end, and it reduces the possibility of garbling your code by dragging it into itself in some weird way. At any rate, once you've selected all of your code, then you want to copy it. Again, you can right click and choose copy, or I like to just hit Control C and then go to your Bitbucket window that should be open already, and you're going to want to click on the three dots here, or if you see a thing that says add file, either one. We're going to add a file, and the file name for this, we'll just call it Tug-o-War.ino. And then I'm going to click in this box down here and Control V, or I can right click and choose select or paste. So here's the code for my project. Now I click the commit button, and don't click commit right away. You need to change this message. It's very important that each time you commit, you come up with a commit message that is descriptive of what you have done. So the code that I have here, it lights up all of the LEDs on the Tug-o-War project. Now I'm going to hit commit. And I can actually look at, right now my commit history is not very long, but you can see that I have an identifiable commit here, right? If I wanted to look at my code at this version of the project, it's very easy. I just can go here and click on it, and I can see what my code looks like or looked like at that point in time.